Every day we encounter forms of substance abuse and addiction. This is a serious epidemic that causes chaos everywhere that we turn. Maybe you hear about it on the news, or maybe you deal with it personally in your everyday life with a friend, family member. This is a serious issue that not only causes consequences for that individual, but an everlasting effect on the individual's family. Now I will try to explain what addiction and substance abuse even means, along with providing you examples hypothetically and personal to help you see through their eyes. Let's start out with the basics, shall we? According to a medically reviewed article, Buddy T describes substance abuse as a pattern of harmful use of any substance for mood-altering purposes. And abuse can result because you are using a substance in a way that is not intended or recommended, or because you are using more than prescribed. Let's say a doctor prescribes you this bottle of oxycodone for that bum shoulder that's giving you a lot of pain. That's okay, but what's not okay is when you start taking too much of this drug and you start becoming dependent on it. Now you're starting to abuse the substance itself. So now you're probably wondering how addiction plays into this, right? According to Psychology Today, addiction is described as a condition in which a person engages in the use of a substance or in a behavior for repeatedly rewarding effects which provide a compelling incentive to the individual. Remember that oxycodone the doctor prescribed to you before? That same oxycodone can make a detrimental life impact, filled with unwanted effects if you're not careful. Let's say you start abusing the drug. Now you're becoming dependent on it. You're taking more and more every day. This is how the addiction starts. Now I want you to think of how this addiction can cause effects not only for you, but for your family as well. As you find yourself falling deeper and deeper into this pit of despair, the lives around you suffer greatly. Whether it's your mother, your son, or any friend, they will eventually notice. According to a scholarly journal, studies have shown that over half the children that enter the system come from a pattern of parents with addiction. Children that come into the system are more likely to have medical and emotional problems. My cousins both grew up without a mother. Their father was in and out of jail. And the oldest grew up with severe anger issues while trying to live his life. It caused serious problems throughout his whole life, and now he has a son, and I'm scared that if the pattern continues, that the cycle will repeat itself. The youngest, a girl, had anxiety issues her whole life growing up. She tried to live a normal life, and when her first year of college was coming to an end, she left college to take care of her dad, who just got out of prison. She felt that without her help, that he wouldn't have anywhere to turn or a place to live. Every day, millions of children and family members suffer from this awful disease in many ways. However, maybe if we could take this problem off the back burner and come up with a plan, we can help change the lives of those families and for the individual. Even with the smallest change, it can help the families, but it can also save them years of trauma or even save their lives possibly.